If I read a book that impresses me, I have to take myself firmly by the hand before I mix with other people, otherwise they would think my mind rather queer. Who would ever think that so much went on in the soul of a young girl? We all live with the objective of being happy. Our lives are all different and yet the same. Think of all the beauty still left around you and be happy. The final forming of a person's character lies in their own hands. The best remedy for those who are afraid, lonely or unhappy is to go outside, somewhere where they can be quiet, alone with the heavens, nature and God, because only then does one feel that all is as it should be. Parents can only give good advice or put them on the right paths, but the final forming of a person's character lies in their own hands. No one has ever become poor by giving. Laziness may appear attractive, but work gives satisfaction. Whoever is happy will make others happy too. In spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart. I simply can't build up my hopes on a foundation consisting of confusion, misery and death. Despite everything, I believe that people are really good at heart. It's really a wonder that I haven't dropped all my ideals, because they seem so absurd and impossible to carry out, yet I keep them, because in spite of everything I still believe that people are really good at heart. I soothe my conscience now with the thought that it is better for hard words to be on paper than that mummy should carry them in her heart. Boys will be boys, and even that wouldn't matter if only we could prevent girls from being girls. Everyone has inside of him a piece of good news. The good news is that you don't know how great you can be, how much you can love, what you can accomplish, and what your potential is. How true Daddy's words were when he said, "All children must look after their own upbringing. Parents can only give good advice or put them on the right paths, but the final forming of a person's character lies in their own hands." How wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. I don't think of all the misery but of the beauty that still remains. I keep my ideals, because in spite of everything I still believe that people are really good at heart. I live in a crazy time. I must uphold my ideals, for perhaps the time will come when I shall be able to carry them out. I simply can't build my hopes on a foundation of confusion, misery and death. I think peace and tranquility will return again. And finally I twist my heart round again, so that the bad is on the outside and the good is on the inside, and keep on trying to find a way of becoming what I would so like to be, and could be, if there weren't any other people living in the world.